Virginia Woolf fills her pockets with stones and walks into the River Ouse. Laura Brown reads Mrs. Dalloway in her suburban kitchen, then drives to a hotel to consider ending her life. Clarissa Vaughan buys flowers in Manhattan, planning a party for a dying friend. Michael Cunningham gives us 3 women, 3 ordinary days, and the same unbearable question at the center of each. What do you do when the day itself becomes intolerable? Most readings of the Hours treat it as homage. A contemporary writer paying tribute to Woolf, 3 storylines braided together in admiration. And yes, the structure echoes Mrs. Dalloway. A single day, the interiors of consciousness, flowers purchased at the start. But Cunningham isn't celebrating Woolf. He's putting her suicide on trial. Consider what the novel actually does. It opens with Woolf's death, not as tragedy, but as action. She writes the note. She walks to the river. She feels the water close over her. Then Cunningham cuts away and gives us 2 women who will not drown. Laura Brown drives to a hotel, lies on the bed, considers oblivion, and then drives home. Clarissa Vaughan thinks about all the lives she didn't live, and then she throws the party anyway. These aren't 3 separate stories. They're 3 answers to the same question. What do you do when ordinary life becomes unbearable? Woolf escapes through death. Laura escapes through abandonment. She eventually leaves her family, disappearing into another life entirely. And Clarissa stays. She hosts the party. She buys the flowers. She makes the small gestures that constitute a day. The novel refuses to rank these choices. That's what makes it so unsettling. We expect a narrative to judge, to tell us that Woolf's suicide was tragic, that Laura's abandonment was selfish, that Clarissa's persistence is the right way to live. Cunningham won't do it. He presents all 3 with the same measured attention, the same tender observation of consciousness moving through time. There's a moment late in the novel when Richard, the dying poet Clarissa loves, asks her why she's throwing the party. He's skeletal, AIDS ravaged, about to receive an award he knows is really a goodbye. "Is this what you want?" he asks. And Clarissa doesn't have an answer, because the answer is, "I don't know what else to do." The party is her version of staying alive. It's not enough, and it's everything. Richard, of course, makes Woolf's choice. He falls from his window while Clarissa watches. The novel has led us here, a contemporary echo of the opening drowning. And then Laura Brown appears, the woman who chose differently, who left her family decades ago and is still alive to mourn her son. Cunningham gives us the mother who abandoned her child in a hotel room, now elderly, now surviving everyone. Is she the answer? Is walking away from your life better than walking into the river? The Hours won't say. Laura is not redeemed by survival, and Woolf is not condemned by death. The novel holds them in suspension, asking us to feel the weight of ordinary hours without telling us how to bear them. What Cunningham understood, and what makes this novel more than tribute, is that Mrs. Dalloway was already asking this question. Clarissa Dalloway throws her party, while Septimus Warren Smith throws himself from a window. Woolf gave us the same choice in 1925, the party or the fall. Cunningham doesn't update the question. He refuses to answer it, even after decades of living that Woolf didn't have. The title itself is the point. The hours. Not the days, not the years, not the lifetime. Just the hours. Each one requiring its own navigation, its own small decision to continue. The novel's real subject isn't Virginia Woolf or depression or AIDS or suburban motherhood. It's the problem of duration. How do we keep agreeing to exist, hour after hour, when existence offers no guarantee that the next hour will be worth having? Cunningham's answer, if he has one, is attention. Each woman in the novel pays exquisite attention to the world, the way light falls, the texture of a hand, the smell of flowers in a bucket. This attention doesn't save them. It doesn't redeem the hours or make unbearable days bearable. But it's what they do instead of drowning. Some days, that has to be enough. And some days, it isn't.